Okay.
Felix, we can hear you right now. So Felix, Viviana, and Jocelyn, hello. This is Andres Patiño. This is your teacher. We have today the speaking session number 5 of the course Intermediate English 2. So, for example, Viviana, how are you doing?
Um, I am taking the class.
Sorry, Viviana, I couldn't hear you very good.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit better, yes.
The question was, how are
How are you doing? Yes, it's the same as how are you?
um, I am taking the class.
Okay, you are taking the class, but it's how are you, Viviana?
Um,
Because what you were maybe thinking, what are you doing? No, it's how are you? It's the same. How are you and how are you doing is the same. So how
uh,
are you? How do you feel?
um, I'm a little tired.
You're tired? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a
But
little tired too.
general, I'm good. I'm fine.
Okay. Felix, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, I heard you.
Okay, Felix, how are you?
I'm fine, teacher, and you?
I'm fine. Like we were talking uh, with Viviana, we are a little bit tired, but we are fine. We are willing to approach the class, okay? And we are willing to learn a lot. And today we have a new student. So, guys, I want you to meet Jocelyn. Jocelyn, how are you doing? How are you?
Hello, teacher. How are you? Fine. Fine, you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you. A little bit tired, but I'm fine. I'm very fine. Finally, Hema, how are you doing? Welcome.
Thank you, teacher. I'm fine. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Yes, you just told me that you are fine. So I was saying that I want you to meet Jocelyn. He's a new student that is going to be with us. He's going to attend this class. So Jocelyn, could you please tell us a little bit about you? Because I want that Felix, Hema, and Viviana know a little bit about you. So please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, good day.
Yeah, go ahead, Jocelyn.
Okay. I say my presentation.
Yes, please, your introduction. Thank you.
Okay. My name is Jocelyn Tatiana Bolaño Cerón. I am 22 years old. I was born in the municipality of San Pablo Nariño, but currently I live in the city of Ibagué.
Okay.
I am studying a degree in English as foreign language. I am a primary teacher. I teach degree second and third.
Okay, you teach on the second and third grades. Okay, thank you. Thanks for
Okay.
sharing. And Jocelyn, why are you studying the English teaching program? Why?
Because I like learn. Because I am learn English. Because I like second teacher.
Okay, Jocelyn, do you like your job? ¿Te gusta tu trabajo?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
I love my work.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. So you will want to be a teacher and you want to know a lot of English. So you become a very good English teacher. So we are going to start the class, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen with you. Felix, do you see my screen?
Yes, teacher, I see your screen.
Okay, thank you, Viviana. Did you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Gemma, what about you? Do you see my screen? Gemma?
Yes, teacher.
Do you see my screen,
I
right?
do. Yes, I do.
Okay, and Jocelyn, do you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's start. This is the warm-up. I want that, for example, Felix, I want you to read that very slow. This is a tongue twister, guys. So, Felix, I want you to read this very slow, or I mean, on a normal pace, and then you're going to try to read it very fast. Give me 1 second, guys. Jocelyn, please deactivate the mic. Jocelyn, or Jocelyn, deactivate the mic. Thank you. Thank you. So, Felix, go ahead.
Okay, the first
Oh,
part.
sorry, Felix. It seems that the noise comes from your mic, but don't worry. We can hear you. Go ahead.
I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Now try again very, very fast.
I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much, Felix. Now, how about you, Emma? Go ahead. Read it slow and then as fast as you can. Go ahead.
I have got a date at 7:45. I will see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Very good. Now try it again very, very fast.
At 7:45. I will see you at the gate, so I don't be late. So don't be late. Be
Don't
late.
be late. Very good. Viviana, you try. Now you try. Very slow and then super fast.
I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Go ahead.
I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
That was very good. Thank you very much. And Jocelyn, now you try. You're going to read it slow and then fast.
Okay. I had got good at the sorry.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I had good a day at the 7:45. I will see you at the gate to don't be late.
Okay. Jocelyn, repeat after me. I have got a date.
I had good a date
At 7:45.
at 7:45.
Very good. Viviana, repeat after me. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
A little bit faster. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Very good. Thank you. Gemma, repeat after me. I have got a date at 7:45.
Teacher?
Yeah. Tell me.
Oh. Repeat me, please.
Yeah, sure. I have got a date at 7:45.
I have got a date at 7:45. So
Don't
sorry.
worry, don't worry. I'm going to send you so you can keep practicing. Try again. Try again.
I have got no. I have. Please say again.
Okay. I have got a date at 7:45.
I have got a day. I have got a day at 7:45.
Okay. Very good. Felix, repeat after me. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
A little bit faster. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Very good, guys. You're improving. Thank you very much. So let's go with the second part of the warm-up. This is a little bit more challenging. So we are going to do it line by line, okay? Let's start with Viviana. Viviana, repeat after me. The first line. Betty butter bought some butter.
Betty butter bought some butter.
Again, Betty butter bought some butter.
Betty butter bought some butter.
Very good. Now, Jocelyn, the second line, repeat after me. But she said the butter is bitter.
Oh, but she said the butter bitter.
Again, but she said the butter is bitter.
But she said the butter bitter.
Repeat after me this word. Set.
Set.
Yeah, you don't have to say the E, okay? Only set.
But she said.
Again, repeat after me. But she said the butter is bitter.
But she said the butter is bitter.
Very good. And now, Felix, repeat after me. If you put it in my butter, I will make my butter bitter.
If I put in my butter, I will make my butter bitter.
Again, if you put it in my batter, I will make my batter bitter. Felix?
If I put in my butter, I will make my butter bitter.
Very good. Now, Gemma, you try. Repeat after me. Sorry. Repeat after me. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better.
Teacher,
Tell me.
repeat please. I having
The
poor
fourth line.
connection.
Don't worry, the fourth line. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better.
But a bit of better.
Again, but a bit of better butter
But a bit of better butter
will make my batter better.
will make my butter better.
Better. Very good. Guys, we need to have into account that this pronunciation is very, very, very American. Okay. Actually, I once had a British accent, but I don't have it anymore. It was very hard for me. I mean, I had to study a lot to accomplish the accent, but for me, it is more, I mean, it is very easier to speak in American English. But if you want to try, for example, the British accent, it is very, very, very different. And the fourth line, you have to say something like this. Just hear me out. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So it is very, very different. Okay? It is super, super different. Now, Viviana, repeat after me. So it was better, Betty butter, but a bit of better butter. The last line.
Oh my God. So it was better, Betty butter bought a bit of better.
Again, so it was better, Betty butter, but a bit of better butter.
So it was better, Betty butter bought a bit of better butter.
Very good, thank you. Jocelyn, the last line, repeat after me. So it was better, Betty butter, but a bit of better butter.
So, so it was better.
Let me try a little bit slower, okay? Repeat after me. So it was better, Betty butter.
It was better. It was better, Betty butter.
Bought a bit of better butter.
Butter, better, bitter, butter.
Again, bought a bit of better butter.
Bought a bit of better butter.
A bit of better butter, good. Now, Felix, you try. So it was a better Betty butter, but a bit of better butter.
Excuse me, teacher, what is the line?
The last one, the last line. So it was better Betty butter, but a bit of better butter.
So it was better, Betty butter, but a bit of better butter.
That's good, very good. Gemma, last line. So it was better Betty butter, but a bit of better butter. Gemma? Gemma, can you hear me? Felix, please. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was better. Give me a moment. The screen is moving. Is okay. So I was very better, a bit of better butter.
Better, better. Very good. Thank you very much. So, guys, I have a question for you. Anyone can answer. What is the meaning of butter? This one. What is that?
Last name?
I don't know.
What is that? What do you think? It is very easy, actually. It is very, very easy.
Is a last name or not?
A last name, very good. Yeah, every time that you see a capital letter here or here, this is first name and last name. Very good. Thank you very much. What is the meaning of butter, guys? What is butter?
Mantequilla.
Yeah, mantequilla. Thank you very much. Let's try in English. It's like, for example, something that you made out of milk and you use it to cook, something like that, okay? Very good. But thank you, Felix. And what is bitter?
Amargo.
Yeah, when something tastes kind of ugly,
Más
right?
amargo.
Yeah, very good. And what is, for example, this word? Better. It's not butter, but it's not better. It's better. What is that? Okay, guys, repeat after me. For example, Viviana.
Masa?
Better. What? Tell me.
Masa? Masa?
Yeah, it is like this picture here. It's not. It's kind of masa, but it's this kind of masa. Okay, it is.
Yes.
It has this consistency. Okay, because there is a one that is kind of thicker, and that is dough. But in this case, this batter is this one. Okay, like when you are going to make pancakes or something like that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on, guys. So this is what we are going to approach today. Today we are going to approach the past perfect progressive tense. So something very important about this tense is that it is one of the most difficult tense. It is not difficult, but it's one of the most challenging. And if you are able to master this tense, you are going to be able to master any other topic in English. So the thing about this topic, it is very important to know about it, but actually it is not widely used. For example, in American English or British English, they don't use it a lot. Actually, it is very difficult to hear about it. So, for example, present perfect or present perfect progressive is something they use, but the past perfect progressive is something that they rarely use. Okay, but of course we have to practice, okay, because it is important for you to know it. So for example, I want that Viviana, you're going to read this part. So when do we use past perfect progressive tense? Go ahead, Viviana.
It is used to describe ongoing actions in the past before other actions in the past.
Very good. It is used to describe ongoing actions in the past before other actions in the past. Jocelyn, other use. Go ahead, read this part.
The past action that we unfinished. Unfinished. I do not unfinished where the other action happening.
Okay, repeat after me. Past actions
Action
that were unfinished
that weren't finished
when another action happened.
when another action happened.
That is very good, thank you. And finally, Gemma, read these two lines. Another use.
Past actions that start in the past and continued up until another past.
Very good. Repeat this word for me, Gemma. Started.
Started.
Started. Very good. And this one, repeat after me. Continued up.
Continued that.
Continued up.
Continued up.
Yeah, it's like continued up. So you join the consonant sound with the vowel sound. You join the D with the P, sorry, with the U. So it sounds continued up. Okay, very good, guys. Let's go on. Give me 1 second. So this is what we already have to know by now. So this is very important. So we need, in order to approach the past perfect continuous, we need to know about had. Okay, we need to know about the past or the simple past of the verb have. So we are going to use had. Okay, we are also going to use the verb been, that is the past participle of the verb be. Okay, and the most important thing, we need to use present participle verbs. So what are present participle verbs? Are those verbs that you add ing, okay? The infinitive form of the verb, okay? When you add ing to a verb, that is the present participle, okay? So you already know the rules to add ing. So I want to remember that real quick. So let's start with um, Felix. Felix, could you please pick a verb and tell us the present participle form?
Um, Talking.
Can you repeat that again, please?
Talking.
Repeat after me. Talking.
Talking.
Talking, yeah. The L doesn't sound,
Talking.
okay? The L is
Okay.
the L doesn't sound. Give me one second.
Talking.
Talking, very good. And could you spell it for me? How do you spell it?
Uh, Repeat, please, teacher.
How do you spell it, Felix?
Talk.
Yeah, but the ing.
IG.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much. So let's continue. Jocelyn. Jocelyn, what is the present participle form of the verb buy? Of this one?
Vayan.
Buying. Very good. How do you spell it?
B U A J.
Why?
B what? B U H
Why?
B U I
Why? Go ahead. Continue.
okay. E E N H H
Jocelyn, repeat after me. B
B
U
U
Y
Y
I
I
N
N
G.
G.
So that is buying. Very good. Thank you very much. Hema, go ahead. Another verb.
Trying.
Trying. How do you spell it?
Tryeng.
Like that.
No.
But you said E.
Okay. I don't remember how say
Repeat
E
after
in
me.
English.
I.
I.
Try
Okay,
again.
okay.
Try
I.
again. Repeat after me. R.
R
R. So from the
Y
beginning, please.
ING.
Okay, ing. Give me 1 second. So, Hema, I have a question for you. Is this correct or I should do this? Sorry. Or I should do this. So which one is correct? On the left or on the right?
On the left.
Are you sure? Because, for example, remember, this word is study. Study. So when I have study and I want to add, for example, I want to make the past form, I do this, and that is correct. So, is this correct?
Study. No. No.
You don't remember?
I don't know what is.
You're not sure?
No.
Okay, Viviana, could you help us, please? Could you explain us that part? Viviana?
I don't remember why. But
Viviana, we practice that. I mean, you and I together. Okay, I have to do it myself. Thank you. Sorry. It is very easy, guys. When you are making or when you want to turn a verb, okay, from present to past, this is the rule. You can use when a word finishing Y and before the Y you see a consonant, okay, you have to drop the Y, add I, and after that ed. That is the past. But when you are going to add ing, the that rule doesn't apply. Okay. So for example, in the case of study, this is study in past. Okay. But when you are going to write the present participle, you don't. Sorry. You don't erase the y, okay? You just add ing. So that is the reason why this one is correct, okay? I hope you have understand. When you are making the simple past, okay, of regular verbs, you change the y by an I. But when you are adding ing, you don't change anything, okay? Let's go on. Viviana, next one.
Okay.
Viviana, go ahead with the next one.
writing.
Writing, very good. And how do you spell it?
Writing.
Again, please.
Writing.
Very good. We erase the T and we add ing. Very good. Let's go ahead with Felix.
Okay, teacher. W.
But tell me the verb
I
first.
N
First, tell me the verb with ing in English.
winning.
Winning. And how do you spell it?
Winning.
Very good. Felix, why did you do this? Why did you double the N, the N?
Teacher, I suppose so.
Tell me.
um, I am guessing about this verb,
Okay, you are guessing. Oh my
but
gosh.
I never use that verb.
Okay, guys, this is very easy. When a verb, a one-syllable verb,
Uh,
finishes in
I think
consonant,
it's the
vowel,
same
consonant.
thing.
Tell me, Felix.
I think it's the same thing with the next verb. Is
With what?
no, excuse
Felix,
me, teacher.
allow me to go on, okay? Don't worry. So it is very easy. If you have one-syllable verb and it finishes in consonant, vowel, consonant, you double the last consonant, okay? That is the reason why that is correct. So you double the N and you add ing. That is very good. Now let's go on with Jocelyn. Jocelyn, what about this one? What is that? Oh, sorry. What is that verb with ing?
Begin.
Yeah, beginning. Very good. How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
B E G G I N G.
Try again. Tell me that again, please. Jocelyn, tell me that again, please. Yeah, say it again.
Okay. B I B E G I. No. Sorry.
Yeah, you were doing fine. You were doing fine.
B E G G I N G.
No. Repeat after me. B. I mean, after the end, you have to add ing. Okay? So spell just this word. Spell this one. B.
One moment, one moment.
Repeat after me. B,
B,
E,
B, E, G,
G,
I, N.
I, M. Very good. And after that? After the N?
E, I, N.
I, N.
G.
G. Okay, very good. So, but this is the thing, Jocelyn. This is not correct. We have to add another N. But I want to ask everyone why. Why do we add another N? Why? Viviana, Felix, Gemma, and Jocelyn. Why do we add another N here?
Because consonant, vocal, consonant.
Consonant, vowel, consonant. That is very good.
Yes.
Thank you very much. But this is the thing. This verb has two syllables. Begin. So this one had only one. That is correct. But this one has two. So what's the deal there? Because there are some verbs that has two syllables and finish, they finish in consonant, vowel, consonant, but you don't double the last consonant. So what is the difference here? Viviana, would you like to help us? I know you know. Or anyone else? Felix, Gemma? Okay, guys, we are going to continue, and after that, I'm going to explain you that real quick. So, for example, Viviana, last one, this one.
Time.
Time, very good. And how do you spell it?
Is I Y ING.
ING, thank you very much. So guys, I'm going to try to explain that in Spanish, okay? Because I need you to have it very clear. Les voy a explicar esta parte muy rápido en español. Espero que me presten mucha atención. El presente participio de los verbos, que es agregarle ing para que queden progresivo, es muy sencillo. En el 90% de los verbos, sencillamente ustedes agregan ing al final, ¿ok? Es muy sencillo. ¿Listo? Por ejemplo, aquí vemos, en este caso se agrega ing. Cuando termina en y, ya sea que la y esté precedida por vocal o por consonante, no se hace nada, simplemente se agrega ing y ya está. Ahora, reglas. Cuando un verbo termina en muda, la e muda se borra y se agrega ing. Cuando un verbo de una sola sílaba termina en consonante, vocal, consonante, se dobla la última consonante y se agrega ing. ¿Hasta ahí vamos claros, guys? Or do you have any question?
Sí, señor.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Ahora
Yes,
la
teacher.
parte importante, que esto, yo he visto muchos profesores de inglés que incurren en un error acá. Muchos. O sea, chicos que yo les dicto en los cursos y me dicen, pero teacher, mire, acá en el cuaderno o en la guía está escrito diferente. Bueno, porque es un error que se comete muy seguido. Lo que sucede es que para que dobles la última consonante tiene que tener una sola sílaba. Ahora, ¿qué pasa con begin? Es uno de los pocos casos en los cuales pasa lo siguiente. El verbo tiene dos sílabas, termina en consonante, vocal, consonante, pero yo les decía en inglés hace un rato que hay otros verbos que terminan igual y no se hace nada, no se dobla la última consonante. ¿Qué pasa acá? Que el acento de stress is at the end. El acento, el stress, va al final, va en la segunda sílaba, va en la sílaba gin, begin. Entonces, cuando el acento va en la segunda sílaba, termina en consonante, vocal, consonante, se dobla la última consonante. Pero cuando el acento va en la primera, como en la mayoría de los casos de otros verbos, no se doblaría. ¿Ok? Is that clear, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Actually, for example, I told one of my students that he could explain that to his teacher. Un día, créanme que de pronto, o sea, todos cometemos errores. Y créanme que de pronto un día se les va a presentar la oportunidad de recordarle inclusive a un teacher o a un compañero de clase, hey, recuerda que cuando termine en consonante, vocal, consonante y el acento vaya en la última sílaba, la tienes que doblar. Si no va en la última sílaba, no se dobla. ¿Ok? So, let's go on. Finally, la última regla, que esta es la menos común porque hay muy pocos verbos que terminan así, cuando terminan en y, se cambia por y y le agregas ing. Los verbos tie, die, vi. Esos son los tres que me acuerdo en este momento. ¿Ok? So let's go on. This is very easy. Let's go on. So this is the past perfect progressive affirmative. It is very easy. So we have to use a subject that could be any of these subjects, any of the personal pronouns. We have to use an auxiliary verb that is going to be the past simple of have. So had. Okay? Had. After that, we are going to use another verb that is the past participle of the verb be. So we are going to use been. Okay. And finally, the action verb. It is going to be a in present participle form. So we already checked. We are going to use a verb and we are going to add ing. Okay. That is going to be very easy. And remember, we are going to talk about an action, an ongoing action in the past before another action in the past. Una acción en proceso en el pasado antes de otra acción en el pasado. O una acción que empezó en el pasado y se siguió desarrollando hasta un pasado más cercano. So, I want you to provide me some examples. This is going to be very easy. So, in this opportunity, I'm not going to give you a specific verse. In this opportunity, you are going to pick one verb from this chart, okay? You're going to pick one of them and you're going to give me one example, including the complement, okay? So allow me to start. Déjenme empezar y después siguen ustedes. It is very easy. This is past perfect progressive affirmative. So for example, we had been biting, okay? We had been biting. This is a verb bite right here, biting. Okay, so for example, Viviana, go ahead, another example. And you can pick one of these verbs or you can use another verb that you want.
Okay. She had been blowing her birthday cake.
Again, please, repeat that a little bit louder.
She had been blowing her birthday cake.
Ah, her birthday candles, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she had been blowing her birthday candles. Thank you very much, Viviana. You did it great. Felix, go ahead with another example.
Okay, I had been
Sorry.
um, I had been uh, I had been choosing my 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 clothes.
Very good. And repeat after me. I had been choosing my clothes.
I had been choosing my clothes.
That is perfect. Thank you very much. Now, Jocelyn, now you try.
She had been beating, golpear, beating,
Biting.
biting the door.
Ah, okay. But this one right here, right? This
Yes.
one. Okay, beating.
Yes.
Yeah, that is very good. Beating. Do it again, please. Tell me that again. Repeat that again, please.
Beating.
The full sentence, Jocelyn.
Okay. She had been beating the door.
Beating the door. Okay, repeat after me. Knocking.
Knocking.
Knocking, because the verb is knocking. Let me. Okay, knock is not here actually. Sorry, knock is not here. But repeat after me again. Knocking.
Knocking.
So repeat after me. She had been knocking the door.
She had been knocking the door.
That is very good. Hema, go ahead. Now you try.
She had been creeping her dress during the party. The party.
What did you say? Sorry.
She had been
Yes.
creeping your dress.
What is
Her dress. Her dress.
Okay, her dress.
Creeping.
What is the verb?
Let me see. Creep. Creep. I lost. Creep. Creep is creep, creep, creep. Arrastrar, deslizar.
Ah, okay. And what is the example again, please? Ah, okay, got it, got it, got it, got it. Ya te entiendo. But that verb, you cannot use the verb in that way, okay? You cannot use the verb in that way. Repeat after me. She had been
She had been
dragging her dress.
dragging.
Yeah, this is the verb. This is the verb that you're looking for. Drag, okay? Drag.
Okay.
Say that again. She had been dragging her dress.
She had been dragging her dress.
Her dress, very good. Yeah, because creeping, yeah, creeping could be arrastrar, but it is a little bit different, okay? In this case, drag. You're doing great,
Okay.
guys. So give me 1 second. So you did it great. So I want to remember you what is the contracted form of the past perfect progressive. You have to contract the auxiliary verb. So for example, Viviana, could you please read this example of the contracted form?
I've been studying.
I've been studying. Very good. Felix, go ahead with the next one.
She'd been eating.
She'd been eating or she'd been eating. Very good. Jocelyn, the next one.
They've been sleeping.
They'd been sleeping. Very good. And finally, Hema, the last one.
You've been listening.
You'd be listening. Guys, I'm sorry if you are hearing some noise, like some explosions on the bottom. I don't know, someone is using fireworks very near to my home. I don't know why. So I'm so sorry for that. So let's continue, okay? That was very easy. You did it great. Let's continue to the past perfect progressive, but now it's going to be negative. So it is very similar. The only different thing between here and here is that here you have to add the word not, okay? To be negative. And the word not goes, of course, after the auxiliary verb, as always. So again, we are going to produce some examples. Let's use this verse right here. So in this opportunity, I want that Hema, you're going to start. Go ahead.
Okay. You have not been singing a song. Oh, my
You have
song.
not been singing a song or singing your son or my son. Yeah, that was very good. Thank you, Hema. Jocelyn,
Okay.
your turn. Go ahead. Guys, sorry that I interrupt. For example, Jocelyn, do you hear the noise on the bottom, the explosions?
Tell me, teacher.
Jocelyn, ¿escuchas la pólvora de fondo?
Sí.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys, because it seems that I am in a party or something. No, I'm not. I'm at my home, but it is very hot, so my windows are open, and it is very noisy because the fireworks are so near. Actually, I can see them from my window. So I'm sorry for that. I really hope they stop very soon, but it seems that they not. Okay, let's continue. I'm so sorry for that because, you know, this is going to be part of the class and they don't finish. They have too much. Actually, they are very nice. Okay, let's continue. Let's just try to forget about it. So Jocelyn, another example, please.
He has not been shining your shoes.
Your shoes, yeah, that is very good. He had not been shining your shoes, or he had not been shining his shoes, okay? His own shoes. That is very good. Thank you, Jocelyn. Now, Felix, go ahead.
Okay, teacher. He had not been saying lies.
Selling what? Excuse me?
He had not been saying lies,
Okay.
mentiras,
Saying lies. Yeah, very good. He had not been saying lies. Thank you very
or
much. That
telling,
was very good.
or saying,
Saying.
saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
because remember that the Y doesn't sound like Y in Spanish. ¿Ok? Recuerden que la Y en inglés no suena como la Y en español, chicos. Lo que suena más parecido a una y no. Oh my gosh, sorry, because it is even noisier now. Okay, finished. Oh my gosh. Give me 1 second. Sorry. And the dogs are barking and the alarms are ringing. Oh, give me one moment. I'm just trying to cover the mic or so. It seems that it's over. So hopefully we can continue, okay? Look, what I was trying to say, recuerden algo muy importante. La I en inglés, la Y en inglés, nunca suena como Y. ¿Ok? El sonido de la I es, perdón, de la Y es muy parecido al de una I, pero no es una I. ¿Ok? Lo que se parece más a una Y en español es la J. Es la que más se parece en el sonido. Y el símbolo fonético es un símbolo que tiene dos partes. Uno es como una D y el otro parece una Z cursiva. No sé si lo recuerdan. El otro que también puede sonar como nuestra Y es la G, pero a veces, no siempre. Entonces recordemos, sí, la I normalmente suena más, la Y, perdón, suena más como I. ¿Ok? For example, in the word, for example, Felix, repeat after me, yellow. Felix?
Teacher.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm sorry.
Yellow is because my PC is very slow. I don't know what
Okay,
happened with
don't
my
worry. And
PC.
here I have a lot of noise. I mean, I don't know. I am kind of thinking about using a camera for you to watch the fireworks so we can see them together.
Mm.
Now it seems that now it is over again. So let's try. Repeat after me, Felix, again. Yellow.
Yellow.
Yes, that is very good. So you never say yellow with J. You say yellow. Okay? It's like like for example, what? Okay, there is a very important difference. Hay dos palabras. I'm going to write them here. Give me 1 second. So for example, Viviana, repeat after me. This one, yet.
Yet.
Now this one, jet.
Jet.
That is very good. Hema, repeat after me. Yet.
Yet.
Jet.
Jet.
Jocelyn, repeat after me. Yet.
Yet.
Jet.
Yet.
Very good. And finally, Felix, repeat after me. Yet.
Yet.
And this
Yet.
one, jet.
Jet.
And just for you to remember, actually, de hecho, el símbolo fonético de la Y es como una J, pero no suena como J, suena más como I. Y el símbolo fonético de la J es como le digo, está compuesto de dos partes. I'm going to show it to you guys. Give me 1 second to say it. Or, I mean, you probably know it. For example, the word yet. So this is the symbol. Can you see it? ¿Lo puedes ver, Félix? Viviana, can you see it?
It's very little.
It's very small. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me try to copy that here. That is the symbol, this one. Okay. This is the symbol for yet. This one. This sounds G. And this one, the symbol is like this J, and it sounds E. Okay, that is the difference. So let's go ahead. Let's continue. Felix, remind me your example again.
Okay, teacher. He had saying lies.
Again, remember, not been. Try again.
He had not been saying lies.
Saying lies. He had not been saying lies. That is very good. Viviana, I want to ask you a favor. Could you please read these two examples of the contractive way of the past perfect progressive negative? These two, the two of them.
She hadn't been running.
And the
They,
other one?
they hadn't been having.
Very good. She hadn't been running and they hadn't been having. Very good. Guys, I have a question for you, but try to answer in English. What is the meaning of run?
Correr.
Yeah, thank you. Run is like I walk, but faster, right? And what is the meaning of have?
Tener, haber.
Yeah, very good. Tener, haber, but have has another meaning, a third very important meaning, something that we actually do every day. What is the meaning of have? The other meaning. For example, in this opportunity, I cannot use the word tener as translation because it would mean ellos habían estado teniendo. That sounds kind of weird. That sounds kind of odd. So it needs another meaning, another translation. So what is the other meaning of the word have?
Comer, tomar.
Yes, comer o tomar. Very good. You can use have for liquids or for solids. That is very good. Thank you very much, Felix. So let's continue with Jocelyn. Read this example.
I haven't been studying.
I haven't been stirring. Very good. And Jocelyn, an important question. What is the meaning of stirring?
I don't know.
So does anyone want to help her? What's stirring in English?
Stirring. I don't know. Okay.
Somebody else, Viviana, Emma, Felix. What is stirring?
Esperando, parado.
What?
Esperando, parado.
What?
No.
No.
It's not starting.
No.
Comenzar. Start.
No, that is starting. Oh, guys, let me. Okay, give me 1 second. It's different. Example. You are about start, okay? But this is not start. This is stare. Stare. This one. Stare. So what is a stare?
Ah, yes.
But in English, guys, try to tell me that in English. Actually, this is very important because, for example, Felix, excuse me that I ask you this. Felix, are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay, Felix, this could happen to you. For example, your wife would tell you, hey, Felix, why were you staring that woman? For example, Viviana, if you have a boyfriend or a husband, your husband could tell you, hey, why were you staring at that guy? Something like that. What is staring?
Similar to stay.
It's like what?
Looking someone or something.
Yeah, it's when you look at someone, but you are so focused, so concentrate. Like you open your eyes a lot because something about that person or that thing is, I mean, you feel kind of attracted to that. Okay? It is not necessarily because you like it. It could be because it is odd or different. No sucede necesariamente porque algo te gusta. Puede ser sencillamente porque algo es diferente, extraño. Okay? It's like, for example, that I had a friend with a lot of tattoos everywhere. Okay? Y que, por ejemplo, yo les dijera, se lo fuera a presentar mi amigo que tiene tatuajes por todos lados a otro amigo y a mi otro amigo le dijo, listo, te lo voy a presentar, but don't stare, okay, don't stare his neck tattoo. No le mires fijamente el tatuaje del cuello porque es algo un poco perturbador. And because it is very disturbing, the person don't follow my rule and that person is going to stare the tattoo, ¿ok? Entonces no tiene que ser porque algo te atrae, sino porque algo a veces es llamativo, but the stare is cuando te quedas fijamente mirando algo, ¿ok? ¿Vale? So let's go on.
Okay.
So in this case, for example, Felix, if your wife tells you something that you were staring another woman, you can say this, hey, I hadn't been staring that woman. No había estado mirando that woman, that person, okay? You can use it, yeah, you can use it.
She gave me a quarrel.
She gave you a warning. Warning 1,
Yeah,
warning 2, or
yes.
warning 3. Yeah, the first strike, second
I
strike,
might
and third
suffer in
strike.
a terrible quarrel.
Yeah. So don't stare at any girl, okay? Let's go on. Gemma, could you please read this one?
She'd not been running.
She'd not been running. Very good. This one.
They'd not been having.
They'd not been having. That is very good. And Felix is the last one.
Okay, teacher. The last one is I not been staring.
I'd not been staring. So you can say either I hadn't been staring or I'd not been staring. Okay. Let's go on with the past perfect progressive interrogative. So it is very similar to this one, to the affirmative. The only difference is that you have to take the auxiliary verb and you have to move it to here, okay? That is the only difference. So it is going to be at the beginning, after that the subject, like here, after that been, after that the verb with ing. So let's start this time with Viviana. Give me one example. Viviana, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, Viviana, a yes, no question. A yes, no question.
Had he been sitting in that old couch?
Okay, sitting. You said she or you said he?
He,
He. Okay, Viviana, who is he?
Felix.
Okay, very good. Yeah. So try again, but you are going to replace the word he by the name Felix, okay? Because I want you to try every time that you are starting a conversation, and if you're going to ask a question, you have to use a name. You can use the pronoun he or she in the answer or in the rest of the conversation, but at the beginning, when you don't know, when the other person doesn't know who you are talking about, you have to use a name, okay? So go ahead,
Okay.
Diana. Try again.
Had Felix been sitting in that old couch?
Viviana, a little bit louder, please.
Had Felix been sitting in that old couch?
In that what? Sorry.
Old couch or sofa?
Muy bien.
Again, Viviana, sorry. The complement.
In that old couch or sofa?
Ah, couch. Okay, sorry. So had Felix been sitting on that old couch or on that old sofa? That is very good. Thank you, Viviana. Let's continue with Jocelyn. Another question, another example.
Okay. Had we had had we been listening to the teacher in the class?
Again, had we been? Try again.
We, to the teacher?
Try again, Jocelyn.
Listening.
Jocelyn, try again from the top, from the beginning.
Pero repeat the.
Yes, please. Repeat that because we couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Had we, yeah, ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Had we been listening to the teacher in the class?
Okay, had we been listening to the teacher, okay, along the class? Very good, thank you. Have we been
Okay.
listening to the teacher along the class? Okay, because you have to add the pronunciation, the intonation of a question, okay? But very good, Jocelyn.
Okay.
Let's go on with Hema. Go ahead.
Sure. Had Hanier been grinding the corn or
Again.
grinding corn?
Grinding corn. Like, for example,
Yes.
when you grind coffee, for example, like that. When you grind
Yes.
coffee or when you grind, yeah, corn. Yeah, we grind corn here in Colombia. Okay, tell me that again, please. But it was very good. Go ahead again.
Had Hanier been grinding corn?
Very good. Had Heinier?
Hanier.
Hanier. Okay, sorry. Had Hanier been grinding corn? Very good. And finally, Felix, go ahead.
Okay, teacher. Why had you why had you been gone to the park?
Yes, very good. Why had you been going to the park? That is very good.
Or
Thank you
had
very much.
you or
Tell me.
had you been gone to the park? Oh,
Had you been going to the park? That is very good. Thank you very much. Or, for example, had you been walking around the park? That is very good. Thank you very much, Felix. So, actually, okay, this is very easy for you because this is what you just said. Viviana, could you please read this first example, this one, of a WH question?
Why had she been training?
What has she been training? Very good. Hema, this one.
Teacher,
Tell me.
where had they been learning?
Where had they been learning? Very good. And finally, Jocelyn, the last one.
When have you been jogging?
Jogging. Very good. And Jocelyn, what is jogging?
Jogging. Jogging.
What is, what is that?
Yoga, algo así.
In English, what is jogging? What's jogging?
Ay, yoga. Yoga, creo que.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't have anything about yoga. No. Who wants to help? What's jogging?
Jogging is to walk more fast, but
Yes, to walk faster. Yeah, it's like running. It's like running but slower. Okay, it's like running but slower, and you can keep a pace, a regular pace for a long time. So when you jog, you can go, you can do that for a long time. When you run, you have to start very fast because you get tired. So it is running but slower. Jogging, Jocelyn, means trotar. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Is that clear, Jocelyn?
Okay.
Okay, let's go on. Let's go on with some practice, guys. So I want that, for example, Felix, go ahead. You are going to read you are going to complete the example and you're going to tell us the full sentence.
okay. We apologize because he had been waiting for a long time.
Thank you very much. That is perfect. Please repeat after me. We apologized.
We apologize because he had been waiting for a long time.
Very good. We apologize because he has been waiting for a long time. Very good. Felix, I have a question for you. What tense is this one? What is that tense?
Is in past.
Simple past. Very
Simple
good. And what
past.
about this one?
This is in past perfect progressive.
Past perfect progressive. Very, very good. Because most of the time we use them together. Okay? We use them together. Okay? That is very important to remember. So, very good, Viviana. Go ahead with the second example.
Tom had been watching TV for 2 hours when I arrived.
Very good. Thank you. Sorry. Tom had been watching TV for 2 hours when I arrived. So, Viviana, what is this tense? This one.
Is past perfect progressive.
Past perfect progressive. Very good. And what about this one?
Is past simple past.
Simple past. Very good. Thank you very much. Let's go on. Hema, the next one.
She had been playing trumpet for 3 years before she she joined a
Very good. She
band.
had been playing trumpet for 3 years before she joined a band. So, Hema, what is this tense?
Mm, past perfect progressive.
Very good. Because had is in past, so past. Been is what makes this had past perfect, okay? And
Past
this,
perfect.
the ing is the progressive, so past perfect progressive. Very good. Thank you very much. Give me 1 second, just a moment. Okay, and what about this part? What is this tense?
Simple past.
Simple past. Very good. Thank you. Move on. So, Jocelyn, next example, please.
Um, he he had a
Sorry, Jocelyn, the full sentence. Read the full sentence.
yeah. He has confidence because he reaching
Oh,
reaching.
remember that we have learned before. Remember that we have learned today.
Yeah, really.
Had been verb with ing, okay?
Okay.
Try again.
Because he
Read the full
he
sentence,
had
Jocelyn.
he had
Jocelyn, sorry, the full sentence
um,
from the beginning.
he has confidence because he had been he had been reaching
Read after me. Rehearse.
rehearse
Now
rehearsing
rehearsing.
rehearsing
Rehearsing, very good. We delete the E and we add ing. So read that again, please.
rehearsing hard for the show.
Hard for the show. Read the full sentence again, please.
He has confidence because
Repeat after me.
he was confident.
He was.
He was.
Go ahead. Again.
He was confident because he had been reaching Harvard to show.
Repeat after me. Rehearsing.
Rehearsing.
Rehearsing. So, Jocelyn, what is this tense?
Present.
Tell me.
Present progressive.
That is
tense.
simple past, okay? Simple past, okay? What is this topic here? What is this tense here?
Past perfect.
Past perfect progressive. Very good, Jocelyn. Thank you. Let's continue with Felix, this one.
Okay, teacher. Okay. How long had she been learning English before she went abroad?
Very good. Before she went abroad. So Felix, what is this tense? This one.
This is in part past perfect progressive,
Very good. And what about this one?
and this is in past simple.
Simple past, past simple. Very good.
Simple past.
Thank you very much. And one question for all of you guys. What is abroad?
No. Abroad.
Who knows?
Abroad, no, teacher. I don't have idea.
Viviana, how about you? What is abroad?
I think that is outside.
Yes, yes, that is very good. But let me just tell you this in Spanish. Cada vez que no sepan una palabra, recuerden preguntarla y yo se la respondo o se la responde un compañero, okay? It is very easy. You just have to say, hey, teacher or classmate, what's the meaning of? And you say the word, okay? Every time that you see a new word, please ask for the word, okay? Viviana, you're right. Abroad could mean, abroad means overseas. It means outside the country. In another country, that, for example, if we are in Colombia, abroad is any other country but Colombia. Overseas is any other country but Colombia, okay? Let's go on. Viviana, the last one.
They took their baby to the doctor because she had been crying all night.
Very good. Thank you. Repeat after me, Viviana. Their baby.
Their baby.
Their baby. Read the full sentence again, please.
They took their baby to the doctor because she had been crying all night.
Excuse me? Emma, you wanted to share anything? Emma?
Hi, teacher. No. Excuse me. I was speaking with my mother. I was.
Okay, please. So deactivate the mic, please. Deactivate the mic. Go ahead, Viviana. I couldn't hear you. Try again.
They took their baby to the doctor because she had been crying all night.
Very good. Thank you very much, Viviana. That is very, very accurate. So, guys, let's go to this part. This is a little bit challenging, okay? So I need you to focus here. And we are going to produce as much language as possible. So here you don't have that many options, but you are going to produce those options. So it is more important that you pay attention to the word and to the picture, because the word is what you're going to need for the answer. So the word, repeat after me, for example, Felix, bind.
Bind.
Jocelyn, repeat after me, flee.
Flee.
And with ing, repeat after me, fleeing.
Fleeing.
Emma, repeat after me, creep.
Creep.
And with ing, creeping.
Creeping.
Very good. So allow me to start, okay? It is going to be very easy. So for example, about this first picture, this one here. So for example, Viviana, what had you been doing before we left? You're going to use the verb bind. What had you been doing before we left?
I have been binding my clothes.
My clothes? Or in this opportunity, look at the picture, Viviana. Do you see the ribbon? Do you see the ribbon here? That is bind.
Okay.
So you did it great, but repeat that with the suitcase, okay? What had you been doing before we left?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, don't worry. Viviana, this, do you see the picture? Okay, give me 1 second. This, in the picture, this thing is a ribbon. So, someone bind it.
How do you spell ribbon?
Ribbon, okay. Ribbon. Ribbon. Okay, so This is a ribbon, right? Another ribbon. Actually, this is very useful. I do that every time I travel because every suitcase is black. So I normally tie or I normally bind a very, for example, a magenta ribbon or turquoise ribbon to my suitcase so I can identify it very fast. So again, Viviana, you did it very good. Just try again. This is the question. What had you been doing before we left?
I had been binding the white and the yellow ribbon.
The white and the yellow suitcase. You had been binding the white and the yellow suitcase. Very, very good. That is very good, Viviana. Give me 1 second. Thank you very much. So, for example, another question. Felix, is
Okay,
why?
teacher.
Why had you been binding the bags? The bags.
Why had you been binding
The bags.
the
Why had you been
the
binding
bag?
the bags? Yes.
Because I had been identifying the bags in the airport.
Yes, because, but tell me the full answer, please. Not just because. What is because, and what is before because, and what is after because. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead. Why had you been binding the bags?
I I had I had been binding the bags because I I need to identify the bags in the airport.
At the airport. Okay, Felix,
At
you
the
are going to
airport.
say the same thing, but the need you are going to change need by needed. Okay.
Near how
Needed. Yeah, because remember that this tense, the past perfect tense,
pass.
past
Okay,
perfect
teacher.
progressive is before the past. Yeah, very good. So try again. Why have you been binding the bags?
Why had you been binding
Binding
the
the bags.
bags?
Yeah.
I I I had been binding the bags because I needed to identify the bags at the airport.
Very good, Felix. Very, very good. That was great. Thank you very much. So let's go on. Let's go on with, for example, with Jocelyn. Okay. So Jocelyn, repeat after me this word: flee.
Flee.
Okay. If we add ing, you are going to repeat after me: fleeing.
Fleeing.
Very good. So when you answer the question, you are going to use this word, fleeing. So Jocelyn, in this case, we are not going to use she. This is Julia Roberts, so we are going to write Julia. Okay. So Jocelyn, why had Julia been? Sorry, what had Julia been doing before the wedding? Look the picture. Look at the picture, and look at the verb. What had Julia been doing before the wedding?
Hi, teacher, I do not understand.
Don't worry. The question is, ¿qué ha Julia estado haciendo antes de la boda? Y aquí mira, ves la imagen de lo que ella ha estado haciendo y aparte tienes el verbo, que es huir. So, I'm going to help you with the answer, okay? Give me 1 second. It is very easy because the answer is in the question. La respuesta está en la pregunta, okay? So, what had Julia... Give me 1 second. What had Julia been doing before the wedding? So repeat after me. She had.
She had.
Continue.
She had been fleeing. Yes, fleeing.
Yeah, very good. She had been fleeing
before the fleeing.
Before the
Wedding.
wedding. That is very good. Very good, Jocelyn. She had been fleeing before the wedding. So for example, the wedding was today at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So before, when it was 1:30 or 1:45, she had been fleeing, and you can see it here. She
Oh,
had been fleeing. She had been actually riding the horse, and she looks kind of desperate, right?
yeah.
She wants to get out of there. Okay, sorry guys. So that was very good, Jocelyn. Now Gemma, let's go on. Give me 1 second. That's it. So Gemma, another question. For example, why had Julia been fleeing before the wedding?
Julia had been um, fleeing before wedding because she don't to get married
You are going
with
to change.
her.
I'm sorry that I interrupt, Gemma. You are going to drop don't. You are going to say didn't. Okay? Didn't, because remember the past perfect progressive is a past before the past. So you are going to use didn't. Try again. Why Julia had been fleeing?
Okay, Julia. Ah no, Julia been fleeing. She didn't to get married.
Because she didn't want to get married. Very good. So Julia had been fleeing before the wedding because she didn't want to get married. Very good. So remember this part, this activity. Remember, we used to use simple past and past perfect progressive, right? Past perfect progressive
Okay.
and simple past. So it is kind of the same. We are doing the same. You did it very good, Gemma. Let's go ahead. For example, in this opportunity, Felix, I want you to answer this. So Felix, let's imagine that I saw you today and you were like this guy, so muddy, so dirty. So I ask you this, Felix, you were so covered in mud. What have you been doing before I saw you?
Um, Repeat, please. I don't
Yeah,
understand
sure.
that.
Sorry, let me move
Creep.
this. There. So, Felix, you were so covered in mud. What had you been doing before I saw you?
What had you been doing before?
I saw you.
You were so covered in mud. What had you been doing before
I saw
I
you.
saw you? Uh, I have been uh, creep means empantanarse.
Creep means
Arrastrar.
creep. It is very similar to crawl, but like this. It is like, for example, a soldier who doesn't want to get a bullet, so he goes very, very low, okay, very near to the ground. Do you remember a soldier? They creep or they crawl. It is like
Okay,
arrastrarse, okay?
you were so covered in mud. What had you been doing before I saw you? I don't know, teacher. Mm,
This is the answer. You were doing fine. Go ahead, continue.
oh, okay. I had been creeping. Um, I have I had been creeping across the in mud.
In mud, very good.
In mud.
You had been creeping in mud, okay? Te habías estado arrastrando en el lodo. That is why you looked so muddy or so dirty when I saw you. That is very good. So let's continue with Viviana, for example. Viviana, Viviana, do you have any kids? Viviana,
Excuse me, teacher?
do you have any kids?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's imagine that this guy is one of your kids. So one of your kids is super dirty. So it is very muddy because your kid had been creeping in mud. Okay. Now the question is, for example, where you are going to ask them this: where had you been creeping? Okay, sorry. In this opportunity, we are going. It is. Do you have a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. So let's ask you about your boy. I'm going to ask you that. Viviana, where had he been creeping?
Um, he had been creeping in the yard.
In the yard. Very good. He had been creeping in the yard, in the field, in the park, in the garden. Anything is fine. Thank you very much. That was a very good answer, Viviana. So, guys, let's continue with this part. This is the last one, okay? So, for example, I want to ask in this opportunity to Jocelyn. Jocelyn, do you have any children?
Yes, teacher.
How many children do you have? You have.
A girl.
How many children do you have?
Uh, one
Boy or girl?
a girl.
A girl. So imagine that this is not a boy. This is your girl over this boy. Okay. They are wrestling. Okay. So, and
A
imagine that you have another child, the neighbor's child or any other child. So this is my question for you, Jocelyn. What have your children been doing when you arrived home?
um, according to the imagine.
Yeah, according to the picture and the word.
Okay. Um, he
No,
uh,
your children.
um my children
My
had
children,
been
or you can
had
use the
been
word they. Yeah, very good. My children.
my children had been ay no sé cómo se dice
Wrestling.
cruelly
Wrestling.
eh, clearly when you arrive at home
When what?
home
When?
when you arrive at home.
No. When? It's not me, Jocelyn. It is you. Okay?
uh
Again. So, what had your children been doing when you arrived home?
when he
No. Your
arrived,
children is
no,
they. In this opportunity, it's not with you, it's with, repeat after me, with I. When I.
when I
Yes, Jocelyn. Recuerda que cada vez que te preguntan por you, la respuesta va con I. Así como en español cuando te digo, ¿cómo estás tú? Tú no respondes tú estás bien, sino yo estoy bien. Okay? So you change you by I. So try again. What have your children been doing when you arrive home?
okay. Um, my children, oh no, my children had been a wrestling when I arrived home.
That is very good, Jocelyn. Thank you very much. My children had been wrestling when I arrived home. That is very good. So, Hema, do you have any children?
No, teacher, I don't have.
Okay. Thank you very much, because actually I needed that you didn't have a children. So you're going to ask a similar question to Viviana.
Okay.
Like for example, that question, Viviana.
Um, they had been
No, no, no. The question,
wrestling.
the question, this question.
Ah, okay. Why had they been wrestling?
Wrestling. Uh-huh. Viviana.
Um, okay. They had been wrestling because they played. No,
Because they played what?
they they was playing.
No, repeat after me. They played is correct, but they play what?
Um, they played as a horse, as two
Mm,
horses. I
they
think.
played. They played
To
today.
destroy.
Tell me again.
The Cowboys. No,
Sorry, Ivana, I didn't hear you.
Cowboys.
Again, please.
Cowboys.
No, I don't get it. Sorry, for example, let me help you with this. For example, they play as super heroes. Okay? Sorry. Oh, Viviana again. Why had they been wrestling?
They had been wrestling because they played as superheroes.
Very good. Now, Viviana, I want you to ask another question about the same picture and the same verb to Felix.
Okay, Felix.
Tell me, Viviana.
Where had they been wrestling?
Okay, they had been wrestling because they
Where?
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 where where had they been wrestling? They had been wrestling in the living room
In the
because
Yeah, go on.
they li- because they lived uh, born in their um, how do you say alcoba? Olvidé la palabra.
Because they were born in the living room.
In the living room. Okay,
The
teacher.
living room. Thank you very much. So, guys, that was a very, very nice practice. That was a very nice production because, again, like I told you before, this is a topic that is not easy to accomplish. And actually, if you can see words like wrestling or words like, for example, sorry, words like bind, creep, and flee are words that are not very common. So I was trying to approach other verbs, okay, uncommon verbs, and you did a very good job. So, guys, do you have any question? Any questions?
No,
No,
teacher.
no teacher.
Okay, guys, so if you don't have any question, let me just tell you very shortly about the homework. So this is the homework. I'm going to send you this picture through Skype. you are going to read the story and you are going to answer these 3 questions. They are about the past perfect progressive, okay? You have to do that before the next class, so before Tuesday, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
So guys, it has been a pleasure for me to be here to practice with you. I always enjoy being with you, so thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for stopping by. So I really hope you have learned a lot, and thanks for coming. Have a wonderful evening and have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, teacher.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Same to you.
Good day, good
Thank you.
night. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, partners.